Street lights count for witnesses. Tonight they're all I get. No names called out, no time and Matt's just breath I haven't spent. The sidewalk doesn't recognize what I decided here. It lets me pass unchanged, unmoved, like effort's not a career. I check the corners out of habit, nothing waiting there. The same old route, the same old sound of shoes against the air. I used to need a signal flare to say this run was real. Now I'm okay with being sure about how my legs feel. No cheers, no eyes, just staying alive. Still zero, not lost. No one saw what this caused. Still zero, still I move. No reaction, still true. I've chased the runs that come with noise, the proof that gets a nod. But noise disappears by morning like it never mattered much. Tonight I stayed with repetition, the kind that doesn't shine, the work that builds a version of me. No one gets to headline, applause fades, ground remains. I'm learning what sustains. Still zero, that's okay. I don't need a mirror to stay. Still zero, it still counts. Quiet miles carry weight. They praise the finish, not the middle, the photo, not the thread. But nobody frames the staying power of showing up instead. I want a drive that doesn't wobble when nothing reacts. A reason built from coming back, not being pushed to act. This isn't empty, it's clean. I didn't lose belief. I refined the routine. Still zero, that's my base. No noise needed to hold my pace. Still zero, still me, still here. I didn't run for the moment, I ran for the year. No hands, no sound, still moving, grounded. No crowd at the corner, no phones held high. Just a stretch of pavement that knows me by stride. My watch ticks like it always does, no record to break. I'm moving through a mile that doesn't care what I make. I've chased the louder ones before, the miles that get a name. But tonight I'm in the quiet work, the part that looks the same. No shortcut, no disguise, no reason to pretend. This distance isn't impressive, but it's honest to the end. No signal, no sign, just effort over time. Miles no one claps for, still get done. No highlight, no miles no one claps for, carry weight. They don't look like progress, but they decide my fate. I've posted wins, I've framed the proof, I felt that quick reply. But nothing feels like repetition when nobody's nearby. So I stayed with the boring part, the pace that doesn't shine. The kind of work you only feel much later down the line. Applause fades, muscle stays, I'm learning what remains. No's no one claps for, still count, no voices, no sound. Miles no one claps for, set the tone, they're the reason I don't break when I'm alone. Oh, 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 oh. They love the finish, not the middle, the proof, not the thread. But nobody sees the staying power of what happens instead. I want strength that doesn't panic when nothing reacts, a reason built
bass. I don't need noise to hold my place.
No one claps for
Still me, still here. I didn't run for the photo, I ran for the year. No hands, no sound, still moving ground.
Nobody's watching, the street stays the same. No names on the screen, no reason to perform. Today my watch keeps buzzing out of habit. I glance once, then let it fade. Tonight I move without an audience, and that feels strangely brave. I used to wait for something loud to tell me I was right, but silence keeps asking quietly, will you still stay tonight? Breath settles in, the pace behaves, no drama left to chase. I'm moving without witnesses, and it finally feels in place. No countdown, no cue, just motion I choose. When nobody's watching, I still move. No applause, no proof. When nobody's watching, I stay true. I don't need a signal to follow through. I chase the runs that photograph well, sharp frames, perfect form. But moments don't survive the night when all you want is more. Tonight I picked a quieter win, one that won't be shared. A pace that leaves my shoulders down, and something left to care. My applause fades, presence stays. I'm learning what outlives the praise. When nobody's watching, this still counts. No stage lights, no shouts. When nobody's watching, I keep my pace. The point was never noise, it was staying in the race. They cheer the finish, not the return. The effort, not the cost. But nobody sees the staying power of what didn't get lost. I wanna drive that doesn't shrink when nobody reacts. A reason built from showing up, not echoing back. This isn't lonely, it's clean. I didn't lose belief or refined the scene. When nobody's watching, I stay in. No noise to win, no noise to begin. When nobody's watching, I keep my place. Life doesn't clap, but I stay in the race. No hands, no sound, still moving, grounded.
No hands together when I pass, no screen lights up my name. The street keeps being a street, the day stays the same. My watch vibrates like a habit, nothing more. I check it once, then let it be, and step outside the score. I used to wait for something loud to tell me I was right, but silence has a way of asking if I'll keep the night. Breath lands even, pace behaves, no drama to collect. I'm moving without witnesses, and that feels correct. No countdown, no cue, just motion I choose. Life doesn't clap when you keep going. No stage lights, no one knowing. Life doesn't clap, still I stay. I don't need noise to move this way. I've chased the run that photographs the proof, the sharpest frame. But moments don't survive the day when all you want is fame. Tonight I picked a quieter win, one that won't be shared. A pace that leaves my shoulders down, and something left to care. Applause fades, presence lasts. I'm learning what outlives the past. Life doesn't clap, that's not a flaw. It keeps on moving just because life doesn't clap. Still I do. I didn't need a signal to stay true. They cheer the finish, not the return, the effort, not the cost. But nobody sees the staying power of what didn't get lost. I wanna drive that doesn't shrink when nobody reacts. A reason built from showing up, not echoing back. This isn't lonely, it's clean. I didn't lose belief, I refined the scene. Life doesn't clap, and that's okay. I wasn't built for display. Life doesn't clap, I keep my pace. The point was never noise, it was staying in the race. No hands, no sound, still moving, grounded. The road got wide and quiet, like it wanted something bold. My pace felt easy for a second, that's how the story's told. A thought slid into the driver's seat, didn't knock, just smiled. Said, you've been holding back too long, let's make this worthwhile. I felt taller in my chest, felt faster in my head. That version of me loves shortcuts and hates what's said. It didn't feel like pressure, it felt like pride. My ego almost drove, had its hands on the wheel. For a moment I forgot what's fake and what's real. My ego almost drove, said this is your chance. But I crashed that story before, so I took back my hands.
Clean splits, a reason to explain why tonight had to be different, why I had to feel insane. I've chased that voice through miles before, called it hunger, called it fire. Spent weeks paying interest on that one desire. So when it leaned into the turn, I felt the warning hum. Not fear, not doubt, just memory saying don't.
Not every urge is instinct, some are rehearsed. My ego almost drove when the pace felt light. I didn't need a highlight on a random night. My ego almost drove, but I slowed it down. I don't need to win this stretch to still be around. They tell you confidence is speed and hesitation's weak, but I've learned the loudest voice is rarely the one to keep. This wasn't me backing off, it was me staying sane. I don't let the part of me that wants applause explain.
I didn't shut the engine down, I just changed the lane. Let the run keep breathing without the strain.
For one block I imagined it, the surge, the nods, the grin. Then I imagined tomorrow and took my foot back in. No drama, no hero move, just a quiet correction. I didn't lose momentum, I chose direction. My ego almost drove, and I'm glad it didn't win. I don't need to prove tonight what I've already been. My ego almost drove, but I stayed in control. I didn't trade the long road for a momentary roll.
My ego almost drove, and I let it ride in the passenger seat while I drove my stride.
Hands steady,
Road mine,
still moving. opened up like an answer. Too clean, too tempting to ignore. My legs leaned into the idea, like we'd been here before. A faster version waved at me, smiled like it knew my name. Promised a shorter way through the night, at a familiar price I'd pay. I felt the switch behind my ribs, the dangerous maybe, the kind that sounds like courage and ends as recovery. It felt right for a second, that's how I knew. Yeah, that would have been a mistake I saw just in time. Not every open door is progress, some are just a line. That would have been a mistake, I didn't need to try. I chose the pace that lets me finish, not the one that burns me dry. I've chased that feeling plenty, called it growth, called it edge. Spent the rest of the run bargaining with what I couldn't manage. Tonight I heard it differently. The urge wasn't a sign, it was just the echo of an old habit. Dressed up as a shine, I let it pass like traffic. I didn't make it mine. Watch the thought outrun me, then fall behind. Wisdom doesn't shout, it waits. That would have been a mistake, and I'm okay to say I don't need to prove anything. On a random day, that would have been a mistake, so I stayed where I was. I kept the run intact tonight, and that was enough. They tell you growth is pressure, applied until you break. But pressure without permission is just a different mistake. I'm not afraid of effort, I'm afraid of forgetting why I started choosing distance over regretting. This wasn't me backing down, it was me backing myself. I didn't save energy for later, I saved myself. For one breath I imagined it, the surge that chased the wind. Then I imagined tomorrow and decided to stay in. No drama, no applause, just a quiet reroute. I didn't lose momentum, I found a way out. That would have been a mistake, and I didn't take the bait. I don't measure every run by how much I escalate. That would have been a mistake, I chose the longer view. I didn't finish feeling broken, I finished feeling true. That would have been a mistake, and I'm glad I let it go. I didn't win the moment, I won the road. Close call, clear head, still moving ahead. Didn't feel like starting, didn't feel like today. My legs were already tired before I got underway. I stepped out more from habit than belief or fire. I wasn't chasing progress, I just needed something quieter. The street looked ordinary, nothing cheering me on, but my feet kept finding reasons to be gone. Now I'm not pushing forward, I'm being taken. This run is carrying me when I can't do it myself. I'm not strong, I'm not focused, I'm just here with what's left. This run is carrying me past the noise in my head. I didn't choose the direction, but I didn't stop instead. Thoughts try to pull me backwards, things I can't fix tonight, but the rhythm kept interrupting with left and right. I stop checking distance, stop asking how far. I let the road decide for me who I am. Some days I run with intention, some days I just allow. This one feels like permission to not know how. I don't need to lead, I just need to stay. This run is carrying me through the middle part where motivation fades and doubt gets loud. This run is carrying me, not fast, not clean, but it's steady enough to keep me between. They talk about mental strength like it's something you force, but sometimes strength is letting go of being in control. I've dragged myself through miles before, paid for every step. This time I'm letting motion handle what I've got left. I don't have answers out here, I don't need them yet.
I just let the run remember what I forget.
If I stop trying to manage it, if I stop holding tight, the run starts doing the work of keeping me upright.
I don't fix my mood, I don't change the past. I just keep moving long enough for the weight to pass.
This run is carrying me, and I'm okay with that. I don't need to feel capable to stay on track. This run is carrying me through this uneven day. I didn't come out here confident, I came out here to stay. This run is carrying me till I'm lighter somehow. Not because I got stronger, but because I didn't sit down. Not pushing, not proving, still moving. Hell,
I'm pulling something sideways, pretty sure this isn't taught. Saw it once on someone's feed, or maybe not. Everyone looks so confident, counting reps, checking form. I'm over here negotiating with a muscle that won't warm. I tilt my head, adjust my stance, try not to make a sound. If this is wrong, it's been wrong long, but it gets me off the ground. I don't know the proper name, but I know what hurts less. This stretch probably isn't right, but it's what I do. I'm not chasing perfect posture, I'm chasing through. This stretch probably isn't right, doesn't look refined, but something loosens every time I give it time. They say activate and engage like there's a switch inside. Mine works more like trial and error and a lot of side to side. I've copied diagrams before, held positions way too long, ended up more tense than when I started wrong. So now I listen differently to signals I ignored. The quiet pull, the subtle shake, the spots I can't afford. I stop stretching to look ready, I stretch to stay honest. The stretch probably isn't right by textbook standards, no, but my legs stop arguing when I go slow. This stretch probably isn't right, still it lets me start. I don't need a perfect warm-up, I need a working part. They'll say there's a correct way, a best routine to trust, but bodies carry history, not just muscles, not just dust. Mine remembers bad landings, skip days, rushed goals. It doesn't open on command, it opens when it knows. This isn't laziness or guesswork, it's attention without shame. I don't fix myself before I move to feel the same. I'm not trying to look like someone who knows exactly what they're doing. I'm just trying not to break while continuing. If this stretch is unofficial, if it won't pass review, it still gets me to that first step. That's true. This stretch probably isn't right, but it's mine to begin. I don't start with confidence, I start with listening. This stretch probably isn't right, still it gets me through. I don't need the right routine, I need a way to move. This stretch probably isn't right, but when the run unfolds, you won't see the difference, I'll feel it in my bones. Not perfect, not sure, still moving secure. I find a quiet corner, just far enough away, where nobody's counting seconds or watching what I change. They're laughing, pulling hamstrings, talking plans out loud. I roll my shoulders slowly, let the noise thin out. I've tried copying the movements, tried matching someone else, but my body only listens when I'm by myself. That I don't belong, I just prepare different. I stretch better alone when no one's looking in. I don't rush the tightness out, I let it give in. I stretch better alone, no rhythm but my breath. I don't need a mirror here to know where I'm at. I bend a little uneven, switch sides too late, too soon, but something starts releasing when I move like there's no room. My balance isn't perfect, my form won't make a guide, but the quiet lets me notice what I usually hide. I don't warm up for the crowd, I warm up for the run, for the part where it gets lonely and I'm the only one. I don't rush into motion, I ease into trust. I stretch better alone without a countdown clock. I don't need to feel ready, I just need not to lock. I stretch better alone, let the stiffness speak. Every part that doesn't answer yet will catch up mid-street. They say preparation should look sharp, clean lines, confident pose, but mine looks like listening to places nobody knows. This isn't hesitation or hiding from the team, it's knowing how my focus works before the pace turns mean. Some people light up together, some people need a pause. I don't start with explosion, I start where I thought. I don't need perfect alignment to take the first step out. I just need my breath to settle and my doubts to quiet down. If it looks like I'm stalling from where you stand nearby, just know I'm getting ready in a way that's mine. I stretch better alone, and that's how I begin. I don't fake the looseness, I grow into it. I stretch better.